Hey everybody, welcome back to Dungeon Maker here on the World of Madness server. It's been a while, I know. Hey, it's been a while since I did almost anything, I have to say honestly, but yeah. Anyways, so here we are once more at the Hubris Harvester. We haven't gotten any of the body around it just yet, but we're working on it, and around here has sort of been my chill kind of zone. I've been popping on every now and then when I just need to do something mindless for a little bit, and I've been doing a bit of work on the slime pods? Units? I'm not sure what we describe them as, I don't recall what we settled as the name. And a lot more work on these three than those four. Which is it? Four? Yeah, I think it must be, because there's one over there, so let me just fly down here. So we've got, as you can see, we've got them all dug out, we've got them, well, most of them floored, and we've got all of the entryways and such set up, so these are looking significantly more close to completion, definitely not complete, but close to completion than the other four. And this one I think is the furthest behind of the three, because over here we've got these two are about even. I think this one's slightly before that one. But if we have a look through here, yep, got one dug down to there, looking good. And fun little thing is that this one actually butts up right against that one. Oh, so close. I'm so happy with how I sized these things, because otherwise that could be a bit of a problem. And then you can't actually go from one to the other, but like not directly anyways. And the coal ore here is just standing until I've actually like put down at least a layer down there that prevents the whole thing from flooding, because otherwise it'll just be a massive pain in the neck, pretty much. And then the last one that we have over here, you're going to enter from either above or across there. This one is the closest to being done of them. Of course, if we compare them to the one that's way over there, so handy dandy firework travel. If we compare it to over here, still got quite a ways to go. This is also a really great place to hunt ink sacs, because they like to spawn down here for some reason. I don't know exactly what it is. And yeah, that's basically the majority of stuff that I've been doing around here. And I haven't really been recording any sessions I've done working on these, because it's just as I come and go, pretty much. It's like when I need to just put a movie on, or just like get through my YouTube subscription backlog or something. It's just like, I come here and I do stuff. And it's very low stress, because I just one block after the other. Okay, I'm out of blocks now, I gotta go back to the desert to get some more sand, or I need to go back to the Guardian grinder in order to grind some more prismarine, which has taken an age. I think I've had to redesign the sorting system over there, but hey, there's a sorting system. I don't know if I ever did that on camera, but it's there now. And all sorts, and it's just relaxing. It's nice. It's nice to be able to do things in an area that is normally on camera without it actually being on camera. But, where have I been? Why have I not been making videos lately? Well, sort of a cascade of things. Let me get back up to the harvester for this little chat. So the first thing that happened was that we updated the server, and that was great. Like, it was great because it got a few more people on the server more actively, which meant I actually had some company and whatnot, but it meant that we couldn't use Optifine, and it meant that we couldn't use, Forge, so we couldn't use replay mods, so I couldn't do my fancy time lapses, which I feel are becoming a bit of a mainstay around here. And that's slightly, that sort of, like, hard braked, emergency brakes, if you will, my, like, motivation to get stuff done. And then, not too long ago, do I have it? Yeah, Monkey put together this camera control command block system, and that allows you to take a camera cam, that's one of them, like Remember Cam, and control it in various ways so that it does does various things. Control book out of date. Okay, well I suppose it would be because he's had to have updated it by now. And basically allows you to just control all the things you do. You can have them actually, like, track you as well as they move around, so they're always at the same position relative to you, that kind of thing. But, it's not as complex as using replay mod, but Minecraft natively does not allow you to make things as complex as replay mod allows. And ooh boy, there's a few left in there. Is there anything here? No, but we do have some. We have a zombie priest head, okay, and a creeper head. Those are just gonna start dropping out there, and that's a story because we're now running on Minecraft 1.12, and as you can see there, I'm also running Optifine again, which means I'm back to being able to have a replay mod and all sorts until Monkey updates the server for the next version. But yeah, so the server got updated, and no offense to Monkey, but the camera mod that he added was not sufficient to kickstart my engines, as it were. But what happened after that was we got into July, and we did the first 3 episodes so far of The Haunting. Maybe there's more to come out in the time between me filming this and you guys actually, like, seeing it. But currently it's free. And we hit snags with The Haunting, because before The Haunting started releasing, I'd had basically a whole week and plus where my executive function was just gone. And that meant I was then playing catch-up, so I had to take another week off after that to work on getting a backlog, and then we got into the June special period of The Haunting, and then it's just sort of snowballed. My once very reliable release pattern has been grossly shocked by this whole thing. So, currently I'm still taking it fairly easy. I am working on getting the next episodes of The Haunting, so that's the episode 4 and 5, and then there's the behind the scenes, which I'm currently planning on splitting in 2 so that I can get something out of that sooner. And meanwhile, I've currently established to myself that, because I cannot sit idle. It's not a thing I can do. I can't just sit around doing nothing. I have to be doing something. And in this case, I've spent many a day feeling like I have accomplished absolutely nothing, and I must get some more done. So here I am, I guess. So I've set myself the task of making one video, just one, nothing specific, just one video a day, and seeing how I do with that, and that will hopefully get me back into the rhythm, back into the groove. So here we go, and I can't sleep, yeah. So, we're back here, and I have done a little bit in the replay mod, so that you can actually see some stuff, and I've got some new shulker boxes in my inventory here, so you can try to speculate what it is I'm talking about, we'll find out. Because to find out what it is I've been up to, we have to head all the way to spawn. And there is at least a little bit of something I want to just flip right there. Now down here we've got our little intersection, which allows us to push a button to go back to the main hub or back to the harvester, and if you want to go to either the Tomb of Tukar or the Guardian Grinder, you just hop out. And that seems a little clunky to me right now. I feel like if those two both have, like, stations where your cart stops, I feel like we need to somehow get rid of the cart here as well. But that is a project for a different day. Because, yeah, I've been doing some building. Building has been the primary thing that I've been working on around here. And the most recent piece of building is I finally built something at spawn. And the big problem that the Harvester has been having is that it builds up equipment very quickly. The reason it builds up equipment very quickly is because if you are attacking a mob, then you have a higher chance of its armor dropping if it has any armor, and because of the local difficulty of the Harvester, a lot of mobs have armor and weapons and whatnot. So collectively, the chances of an armor piece dropping are very high. So consequently, we get a lot of armor. And that's not good because it doesn't stack. So it goes into our, like, miscellaneous items at the end section, and that gets backed up quickly, and if that gets backed up fully, then the whole system just starts to chug. So, not great. We need a way to get rid of those, but we can't filter them out because they don't stack. If they don't stack, then you have to filter out everything else first, basically. So I have come up with a means of getting rid of all of those items. Now in fairness, a lot of them are pretty nicely enchanted. Like, they have decent enchantments to them, they're maybe a bit damaged, they might be made of materials that you don't generally consider making armor from, like gold, or chainmail, which we can't even craft to my knowledge. But anyways, before I round the corner and show off what I've built, as I say, I recorded this in replay mod, so enjoy this time-lapse. Okay, there we go. So, over here, suspiciously surrounded by gunpowder and bones, I suspect because we've had a visitor or something, we have the Hub of Adventuring. Now, this is based... It's uses a different wood material to pretty much everywhere around here. Almost everywhere around here is 95+% oak, with the odd bit of dark oak or maybe spruce. This is acacia, which comes from the savannah, which isn't very nearby, but it works nonetheless. And I've got these little stairs in here that sort of inset pieces. Makes it look a little bit beat up, gives it some texture on the outside. I think it looks nice. Goes all the way around. And it's still mostly in the same style as these other kind of shops and stores and buildings and whatnot. Except that there are very... how do I put this? Most buildings in the Western kind of architectural style are like this. They're a box with, like, a plane. Just like a big wall on one side. And maybe you have this awning over the front. And no offense to Paradox, I'm just using this as an example. Because everything around here is like that. And it makes sense why that was. It's because it was a very simple thing that you could put together very quickly and erect an entire town in, like, the span of a few weeks, pretty much. So I know exactly why that was. But it ultimately means that just adding another one isn't very interesting. It's very dull. So I've added this bit of a boardwalk, or a sidewalk, or a pavement, depending on how you particularly want to describe it here, which is using a little bit of noise with stone brick and smooth stone slabs in with the cobblestone ones as well, which also prevents mobs spawning from right outside, which is nice. This doorway I am not happy with. I feel like it needs to be more animated, and it also should actually stop things from coming in. Here it gives them, like, some difficulty, but it doesn't actually stop them. But anyways, we come in here, we've got some more noise in the flooring here. I might add some more of that. I'm not sure exactly what material I use for it. But we go up a little level, we go in for this little, like, gateway. And here we are, in the hub of adventuring. So, over here we've got leggings and boots, we've got chest plates, and we've got 10 gallonettes. Or nothing in them currently. And over here we have sharpshooters, and we've got your stabbing irons. May not actually be made of iron, disclaimer. And basically, in my inventory, we have swords, bows, armors 1 and armors 2. And these are mostly things I've combined at the Harvester, because I get a lot of XP that I don't use, because I just use it for mending. And I get a lot of armor that I don't use. So these are all things that we're going to start selling in here. So let's start just chucking a few in, shall we? Just get rid of those two. Okay. Where's the boots? Boots is over here. And let's try and do a little bit of sorting here. So we'll put leather at the bottom, gold here, gold and iron probably here as well, and then we'll put some chainmail here as well. Okay. May not all be fully repaired, but it will nonetheless serve you right proper as a bit of armor, especially if you're if you're at spawn and you need, kind of like in the thick of it, you need to go rescue your stuff from somewhere dangerous. Okay, same again with the leggings, so leather at the bottom, gold up here. And some of these are actually quite good. I mean, obviously gold chainmail leather doesn't have grand levels of armor, and I've just realized my microphone is way out of position. There we go! Hope you can hear me a bit better now. Jeez, how quiet must I have sounded for like the last quarter of an hour? Jeez. Hey, professional YouTuber, everybody. Little bit out of practice, but professional YouTuber. Okay. Let's see, and then we've got the caps, the 10 gallons. I tried to make some fun names for these things as I went. So chest plates, gold and iron up here. I actually have a diamond chest plate in the Harvester's outputs. I'm sure there's a story as to how I got that one, but I don't know what it is. Because it's extremely rare, to my knowledge, that you ever see diamond armor on things. But yeah. So, plan is, majority of this, it's going to be 1 diamond. So you come in, you chuck a diamond into the coffers, and you can take a piece of armor. 4 diamonds get you a full armor set. I might make it, because there's this big space in the middle, and it's nice to have a show floor, so maybe I'll put some like armor stands here with some armor on it to make it look fancy. Or maybe I'll have a little table or something here. Leave your ideas in this. Leave your comments. Leave your ideas in the comments. Jeez, I'm out of practice. As to what I can put into this space as well, how I can fix up that. Because diagonal doorways, not easy. And tangled. Okay, so But yeah, the plan is you come in here, you chuck in your gold, your diamonds, and you get your armor set. You can be on your way. It's maybe a little bit on the steep side, but the idea is if you're coming here, you probably are willing to pay whatever I'm asking for to some extent. So I'm kind of fleecing people, I know. But there is some good stuff in here. So let's see. Unbreaking 2, not a great example, but Power 4, Unbreaking 2, Punch 1. Not bad. Power 4, Unbreaking 3, Punch 1. Yeah. Like, Power 3, Infinity, Unbreaking 3. Like, there is some good stuff in here. You just have to know what you're looking for. But what I might add... oh boy, how do we sort these things? That is the question. If it's Power and Unbreaking, we'll put it in the middle, because that's what you're probably mostly looking for. Stuff that's just Power and Unbreaking. Oh, Power 4, Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Punch 1. That was a good one. Oh, that's Punch. Power and Unbreaking. Okay. And if it's Unbreaking, we don't care. If it's just Unbreaking and something else now. Oh, there's Unbreaking there. That's one of the more junky ones. Power 3 and Flame. Let's put that one in here. Let's put that one here, and then the rest we'll just chuck in here. Not fully sorted, I know, but we'll take it. Okay, grab those back. Pick this up. And I think back here, I'm probably going to put a Nitwit Villager, because Nitwit Villagers don't have any trades, which is handy for our purposes. Oh yeah, and yeah, okay, this has a story to it. So Monkey, in order to get the heads in, modified a lot of the loot tables so that we can get special items into them. And a number of them were different fish that are dropped by the squids. So you kill a bunch of fish, you get a bunch of different kind of you kill a bunch of squid, you get a bunch of fish. But Monkey goofed a little because there is no data value for fish. Data value 3, I think, is the raw cod. So we have here in our possession the prized glitch fish. Once caught freely swimming the oceans, this bespeckled specimen was caught near the Hubris Harvester, where perhaps we can presume there is something wonky going on in the waters, considering it was caught right underneath the one of the slime pods. But yeah. Okay, bows. Armor 1, armor 2. Now into swords. Which I have none, because they actually don't drop out of the drop out of the harvester very much. So we're currently low on swords, but yeah, not that huge of a problem. I need more room in here. Jeez, I need a shulker box of shulker boxes. I wish. So yeah, this will be our money-making front, if you will. Strictly speaking, you could go all the way to the Hubris Harvester and just grab it out of the chests for free, or just like turn it on and wail on a few mobs until you can grab something half even decent. But this is not meant to be like a huge money-making kind of business. This is more like for visuals and like, as I say, it's a front. And I think the lighting in here might need a bit of upping, but for the most part it's good. They can't spawn here, but they can spawn on these tops, because these are top half slabs. But our other half of this venture is here. We have MacGuffin's Wall of Adventures, or otherwise known as MacGuffin's Wall of Adventures. And here is where our builds are going to go. So we're going to have a book in one of these item frames telling adventurers to raid the recently uncovered tomb of Tukar that has been overrun by kobolds and the like. And we have another one that we can talk about the devastation of a small villager settlement, because we don't want to be repeating words, that has been beset upon by the ancient walking behemoth that is the Hubris Harvester. And we can have another one that's talking like various vague stories. We can maybe have like some viewers submitted ideas here, and I'll probably put these on a rotation as well, so it changes over time, which gives the people of the server reason to actually come back and check out what's going on with the Wall Adventures. And we have a little jukebox, because why not? And of course, what better music for an adventure shop? Here is where you get your plot hooks, gentlemen. And other than that, we just have chests for storage supplies, crafting bench. We do have the access to this, which is a right pain in the butt, because I already know most of these. So, bleh, not really that interested in knowing what all of these are, but they're there. And we also have, of course, an ender chest. I grabbed a couple of ender chests, whilst I was out looking for more shulkers to get more shulker boxes. I could maybe do with killing the dragon myself, and just getting a new location to just sneak into, but yeah, that's probably for another time. But anyways, that is what I have been up to presently. I mean, I feel like I want to make some kind of extremely tripped out redstone-based item purchasing system, but we'll find out. Because the trouble is, end of the day, people can just come in and grab it out of the boxes. So having a system that was like, okay, I'm going to dispense one item that you have selected per diamond, only makes sense if they can't just walk right out with it. And there's nothing I can do to stop them because I can't make this place out of bedrock and all sorts. But yeah, that is the hub of adventuring. So I hope you've all enjoyed that. So apologies once again for my, I guess, hiatus is what we're going to call it. But I'm hoping to get back into the swing once again very, very soon. So with that in mind, I hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know what to do about this gateway and what I should put in the middle of this. And I'll catch you all, as always, next time.